So I'm going to go back in the history mode because my screencast actually stopped before I wanted it to. So in the history palette, well, I think we stopped off at the eyebrows. Go back to this here. Okay. So anyways, once we got the eyebrows done, what I had you do is you want to go into your layer palette, and I put it into a group. And the way I put it into the group was I selected all the items that I did for the eye, and I went up into the layer palette and I went new group from layers. And then once I did that, I called it right eye, and I was able to get a folder with all the right eye in it. If you see, if I turn this off now, it actually turns off. And so then what I did next was I went up, and rather than recreate the whole other eye, because most of us have symmetrical features, I went into duplicate group and I called it left eye. And I hit OK. And so now I actually have all the same, and it's there, it's on top of that layer. And so what I can do, as long as I have it all in the group, I can go up to Edit, Transform, and Flip Horizontal. And you'll see that the eye will actually flip horizontal. And then if I take my Move tool and move it over, see that I can move it over as such. And then I can just go to Command T, or which is also Edit or Free Transform, and I can rotate it until I get it to look more natural. Okay, and then from here I go ahead and I'm ready to start my nose and the other features of the face. And again, I do that, and always make sure though that when you're making these new layers that you click on the top layer, because I want everything to be on top. And so now when I go ahead and get ready to do the nose, I can go ahead and zoom in on the nose and go ahead, and probably here I would make a pen tool here around the nostrils. I would make another shape here, maybe make a really light shape here, and maybe do a little bit of shading here. And just like I did with the other ones, I would take those shapes again and shift them and highlight the ones I want to do. And then if the shapes for the nose, for example, I would go again and go New Group from Layers and then call it Nose, and then that way I have it nice and organized. So this pretty much ends the presentation as far as what we did when we vectorized the face. Now for those of you who did miss the first week of class, I'll go ahead and start another screencast for you as far as what we did with the blocks in the back. Thanks.